Good afternoon, Ravens, and welcome back to ONW Now. I'm Katie Hughes.
And I'm Alex Pauly. This week on your favorite news show, we'll introduce you to our first Be Legendary segment. You don't want to miss this.
Plus, two former athletes share their uplifting stories and tell us how they're making a positive impact on young people.
We'll take to the hallways in our season premiere of Word from the Halls.
Watch out, Oprah and Ellen, because today's show will inspire you. ONW Now begins now. Last Thursday during seminar, ONW athletes had the opportunity to hear from a very inspiring basketball player. Let's take it to Rosie Boswell and Blake Gamber for the story.
I got into basketball as a 7th grader. I got cut from a team, and it made me want to play even more. So I got involved with an AAU program, and from there I started my journey as the first D1 and pro basketball player to play with one hand.
Kevin Atlas travels the United States to speak to students to inspire them and share his own story.
I partnered with Varsity Brands and created the Believe in You Challenge, and essentially what it is the dressing that most kids just don't like high school. It's a 4-year prison sentence for most people. And the problem is that everyone wants to be appreciated in high school, yet we're so slow to appreciate others. Everybody wants attention and to be loved, but we don't give it. So it's a challenge called the Believe in You Challenge, and essentially all it is to show up to an event you've never been to before with your clique or your team or club and show up and support somebody else as you would have wanted to be supported.
Student Ryan Andrew reflects on Atlas's speech.
I think he had a really powerful message, and it was something that our school really needed to work on, and especially me. I take for granted all the people that support the football team, and I don't usually support the other ones. I mean, I go to some soccer games, some volleyball games, but like supporting everyone else in the, not even in the sports category, just like everything else at our school is really important.
Andrew is taking the Believe in You challenge by going to a band concert with his team.
I mean, we were told there's one on October 15th or something like that.
Yeah.
And so we might all show up as a team. It just depends on like if we have practice or anything.
For ONW Now, this has been Rosie Boswell.
Over the summer, many e-communication students came to redesign our news studio and add some unique features, like the new Be Legendary wall. Last week, Shelby Orton invited the parents of the late legendary student Landon Daniel to our studio to introduce them to the new features and our Be Legendary segment.
After the tragic death of an Olathe Northwest student, Landon Daniel, in the summer of 2018, his parents created an organization in his honor. Last week, we got to sit down with the Daniels to talk to them about where the Be Legendary idea came from.
So the Be Legendary theme came from Tom Bilyeu, and something that we talked about with Landon, and it really goes to the point of doing that little bit extra to stand out, and doing that little bit of extra. A lot of it has to do with commitment and committing to doing that.
The foundation does many different things for the community and multiple things that Landon had a passion for too.
So the Be Legendary Foundation was formed to help less privileged kids attend sports camps and sports broadcasting camps.
As the foundation honors Landon, the Daniels also love getting to see all the other areas from Landon's life that have done things to remember him.
I mean, I'm just blown away today. I walked in and literally it took my breath away. This is awesome. I can feel him here. The picture that has been all over social media of him signing off happened right in there. So I can really feel him here, and man, he loved it. He loved all of this e-com stuff, and I can feel him here, and this means so much to us.
Yeah, and not only do we see the new stuff that's been put together, what cracks me up more than anything is what really shows the personality is the photo that he taped up above the door. That's the part that, I mean, so you get the personality as well as some of the graphics, so it's a good blend.
This year, we will be starting a new segment called Be Legendary that features people in the community that are doing great things. So we asked Leanne Daniel to explain to us just what being legendary meant.
I think just by putting their best self forward, so whatever their passion is, to go out and do that and give 100% and just try and make a difference. If you see somebody that's sad, say, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? If you see somebody that needs help picking up something, pick it up. Say, here, I got that. I can help you. It's those little things of kindness that make a person legendary. It's just putting 100% forth to make it better.
Ravens! This is for you! It's the King, and I'm your roundup host today. If you know of anyone who has gone above and beyond either here at school or in the community, please let us know. You can DM our Raven Daily Twitter account or talk to a member of the ONW Now team. We know that there are lots of legendary people all around us, so please reach out. We'd love to share their story. Your ONW Gymnastics team has a special addition to their coaching staff this year. She's a familiar face in a new role. Riley Moore and Jenna Darty have the story.
The ONW Gymnastics team is looking forward to another successful season, especially with their new assistant coach, a former Raven herself. Anna Sorrell graduated from ONW last year but couldn't stay away from her team for long.
So ever since my injury about 4 years ago, I decided to stay involved with high school gymnastics, whether that was me just managing the team or also like co-coaching with it not actually being like a legal job by getting paid and everything. So I decided to coach, and it's been a lot of fun, and just to see all the girls and watch them compete is amazing. We have a big group of girls that are working hard and that have trained for a long time for this, and so to pull a win for East from their state win last year is going to be very hard, but it's going to be exciting, and I can't wait to see all the excitement and all the hype that everyone brings to the team.
Sorrell's 4 years at ONW left behind an inspiring legacy, and even though she wasn't able to compete physically, she still made a large impact on the team.
Seeing all the support that these girls produce and give out to each other, they've definitely encouraged each other throughout meets and competitions, and they also encourage me to keep on just doing what I do best.
We also sat down with Coach K to get her thoughts.
Honestly, it was really stressful when Anna was graduating because I couldn't imagine our team without her. She brings such happiness and such a camaraderie to our team. It's funny, even though she went to Northwest, she really does unify all of our teams and honestly the whole sport in general for high school. So I was over the moon when she decided that she wanted to come and coach with us. It was definitely a last minute decision, we don't know if she'll want to. So I just hope that she continues to share that knowledge and continues to coach as well as she's been coaching for the last 3 years.
Be sure to come out and support your gymnastics team at their next meet on Wednesday at Mill Creek Learning Center. For Landon Daniel and the rest of the SID team, this has been Riley Moore and Jenna Doherty. Now back to the desk.
Let's send it over to Josh Burton and Malia Wardlaw for Game Day Northwest.
What's up, Ravens, and welcome to this week's edition of Game Day Northwest. I'm Josh Burton alongside Malia Wardlaw, and we're here to bring you updates from the past week of your favorite ONW sports teams.
The Ravens volleyball team was back on the court Tuesday night battling Lawrence Free State and Olathe East. First, the ladies played the Firebirds, losing the match 25-17 and 25-18. Katie Parks was a beast at the net, leading the team in kills and blocks. Courtney Jackson led the team in digs and assists, and Emily Slightum led the team in serving aces and serving receptions. At the end of the night, the Ravens took on the Hawks. After trailing by more than 5 points in the first set, the Ravens stormed back to win the game 29-27, and then they clipped the Hawks in the second set 25-20. Way to feast on East, ladies. The Ravens play next in the MoCon tournament this Saturday at Lee Summit West. The ladies then turn around and play Shawnee Mission East and rival Olathe West on Tuesday at West.
The Ravens soccer team faced off against the Shawnee Mission South Raiders on Tuesday. In the first half, Dave Skirtson converted off of a cross from Mason Badowski, and the Ravens went into halftime with a 1-0 lead. The Ravens kept up the pressure in the second half, and Landon Ouellette quickly scored 2 more goals off of 2 great assists from Mason Badowski. The Ravens defended hard for the remainder of the game and came out victorious with a 3-0 win. Their next game is tonight at 5 against Lawrence Free State at Seaback.
The girls' tennis team capped off their 4th place finish at the Olathe City meet. Sydney Moore took 1st in 1 singles, Carly Shear took 4th in 2 singles, and Mallory Brown with Jocelyn Madeline took 3rd in 1 doubles, and Maddie Andreessen with Jaden Brandstrom took 4th in 2. Great work, girls. Their next tournament is today at 3.
Monday night, the Lady Ravens golf team packed up the clubs and headed to Blue Hills Country Club for the MoCan Invitational. ONW did not place as a team, but Victoria Klausner finished 6th overall. Be sure to check our Twitter account for Wednesday's results.
The gymnastics team flipped out at Saturday's Free State Invitational. ONW took 2nd place overall, and Brooke Elam won the all-around. For results from Wednesday's meet, go to our Raven Daily Twitter account.
Our football team took on Olathe South at ODAC last Friday. The boys fought hard but sadly fell short, losing 20-19. Even Ryan Andrews' 2 touchdowns and John Lindsay's field goal weren't enough to beat the Falcons. The boys play again tonight here at Seaback against Shawnee Mission East at 7. If you can't make it to the game, tune in to our Raven Daily YouTube channel.
My fellow cross-country teammates and I competed at the Olathe Twilight Invitational Saturday night. Lydia McLaughlin placed 20th to lead the girls, and Logan Reed #crushed the school record with a time of 16:29 and a 14th place finish.
That's it for Game Day Northwest. This has been Josh Burton and Malia Wardlaw.
Sports in full swing in the football game tonight against Shawnee Mission East. RFC wanted to make sure everyone knew how to be the best Raven fan at the game. Let's send it to RFC to learn about this year's game day etiquette.
Hey Ravens, I'm Riley and this is Carter. We're going to show you how to act at games.
Here's a video.
I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win! Wait a minute! It's a blackout. Come on. I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win! How's the game going? What I missed? Here, scoot over. Yeah, let me up.
Hey, whoa, hey, get out of here! I'm watching the game. Get in the bag. What are you doing? No, right here. Hey, see this? Right here. Walk up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go! Yeah! O-N-W! Hey, pay attention to the chant. No phones.
Towards America, say brave.
And remember to stay positive, have fun, and just go all out. We'll see you at every Ravens game this year.
For the first word from the halls this year, we'll send it over to Ethan and Katie for Gossip with Goss.
Hey Ravens, I'm Katie.
And I'm Ethan.
And today we're going to be walking around ONW to find out all the back to school essentials and trends. Who is your senior crush?
John Bowman.
Who is your senior crush?
Kennedy Kelso. Ben Fleeler.
Ben Fleeler.
Mine is also Ben Fleeler.
Tanner Chico!
Trey Sharp. Mo. Stin. D. Gorey.
Pete Dahmer.
Abigail Goss.
Okay.
Katie Hughes.
Katie Hughes.
Okay, who's the better DJ for ONW dances, Mr. Carter or Dancing Donna DJ from The Mixer?
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter.
No, Dancing Donna.
No comment.
I think it's Brandon Hernandez.
Okay.
Guys' favorite TikTok dance?
The Heathers.
Can you show us?
Martha Dump Truck in the flesh. Here comes the cootie squad. You should shut up, Heather. Sorry, Heather. Look who's with her. Oh my God. Dang, dang, diggity, dang, 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 dang.
What is your guys' favorite TikTok dance?
The Power Within.
Can you show us?
Yup.
The power within. 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 The power within.
What is your guys' favorite TikTok dance? Buff baby, can you please show us? Yeah.
I'm a buff baby, but I dance like a man. She a nice lady and she shaking her. Spent the whole summer trapping out the sedan.
That's it for us today, Ravens. Make sure to check out our social media at The Raven Daily and our website, theravendaily.com.
For Landon Daniel and the rest of the Convergence team, this has been Alex Pauly and Katie Hughes. We'll see you next week, Ravens.